Yes. And where would you place General Mark Clark's, if you would, place in history? Would you rank him as high as Eisenhower or Bradley or Patton? Talk about General Clark for a moment, if you would.
Well, he was a field commander. He commanded 5th Army and then, I guess, 15th Army Group later than that. And this was relatively the minor theater, but fighting was just as tough there, I would say,
yes,
in the major theater. He was an excellent trainer and organizer of troops. His combat assignment was an extremely difficult one because we didn't have the great preponderance of force that you really need to move through difficult terrain of that kind.
Yes.
So he really had his work cut out for him. He's a man of very strong temperament and character, very determined, and quite able and astute in the military field. You mentioned Eisenhower, Bradley, and Patton, and each was a very unique individual.
Yes.
And I would say that each had unique qualities. Bradley and Eisenhower, I think, were just as able in training and organizing forces as Clark. General Patton had not had the duty of that kind of organizing and training, but his duty was to lead them, to get them in shape, and then inspire and lead them, and he was quite outstanding in that.
Yes, yes, certainly so. Again, you touched briefly on West Point. I believe you were the first officer ever called out of retirement to serve as a superintendent there.
I think that's right, although I don't know that it's possible that one of my predecessors was called from retirement, but not at all in recent years.
Not in recent years. General Goodpaster, how much damage did those cheating scandals do to the overall image of West Point, and what did you do to try and just quickly correct that whole thing?
Well, it had done damage, and not just to the image, but it had shaken confidence as to whether an institution could operate with those high standards, could succeed in maintaining those high standards. I felt that it could, and I thought that we needed a very clear sense of purpose. I felt that contributing to this had been an attempt to do too many things without a clear idea of just what the main goals were, and without a willingness to subordinate less important things to the things of really primary importance.
Yes.
Academically, militarily, ethically, physically, and so on. So my main aim was, first of all, to get a clear sense of purpose and make sure that that was shared by everybody, that we were all working to the same thing. Then to begin to improve the whole the way in which people were working together. There was a lot of mutual antagonism and finger pointing. Everybody was frustrated, and most people were pretty mad.
Yes.
That such a thing had happened at this institution that was built around just the opposite precepts and principles.
Yes.
Well, over time we were able to do that, and I think the laying out the purpose, establishing the sense of purpose, was very important, and then having that, getting people to work together. I established a program that I called Operation Teamwork, where everybody would have, we would talk these issues with representation from every element, from the lowest plebe in terms of the cadets to the senior first-classman or senior, and then the senior faculty, the junior faculty, the commandants, military training people, the physical and athletic directors, everybody joining in to talk our way through these issues.
Yes.
And then having done that, once the determination was made on the academic side by the academic board, on the military side and the general governance by me, then we would all work together at it. And over a period of time, the response was excellent.